everyone, welcome to my new tutorial. I'm going to show you how to make this stunning outfit.
Let's begin. For this outfit, what we'll be needing is our fabric. If you have 1 yard of fabric, that's fine. It's a crop top. Now, what you're going to do is to fold your fabric into 4 places, and you'll be needing a brunch. If you have a brunch, you'll be needing a brunch, or just get something that you can use for the design. You can also use button if you want to. Okay. So keep that aside and mark for your basic top. Now I'm using a basic top pattern for this outfit. Sorry, I was trying to use my chalk, fabric chalk, but it wasn't working, so I had to use my fabric pen. And that was what I used, but the line were faint. Now go ahead and mark your neck circumference. After marking the neck circumference, you use 2 inches or 2.5 inches. That was what I used for mine, or you can also use 3 inches if you want it to be deep, but I'm not using mine. Is not going to be deep. I just use 2 inches. Now mark your shoulder, then come down by 8 inches and also mark your shoulder slope. So I use 8 inches first. After using the 8 inches, I draw a straight line, then I mark my shoulder slope. So when you mark your shoulder slope, you connect it to the neck that you marked. Okay. So you can from that line mark the new line for your armhole. So what I did was I went ahead and I divided my armhole by two. When you divide it by two, whatever you have, you go in by half an inch. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't understand why the fabric or the chalk was not giving me what I needed. So we're going to use imaginary lines right now. So go ahead and mark your line. When you're done marking the lines, you mark your bust measurement and add the sewing allowance. Then connect the armhole. So it's just your normal basic bodice pattern, and that's what we are using. So I connected the armhole. For it, connect it to the bust line and all the way to the shoulder. Now, when you're done connecting it, just mark your waist or the total length of the fabric you are using. So mine is 18 inches. You can go ahead and mark 18 inches. So if you're using 17 inches, you add 1 inches. If you have you want it to be longer, you increase the length of the fabric. Okay. So I went ahead and marked my waist measurement, then I added just half an inch to it because the fabric is stretchy. Now when you are done, connect the lines. After connecting the lines, connect it all the way to the bust point, the bust line that you have. Okay, then go ahead and cut it. So while making this outfit, I was talking about the electricity. So they took the light and I just went ahead and did everything without the light. Then when they brought the light, I'm going to continue. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut out all the parts that are not needed. Now you can go ahead and do this cut together sleeve if you want. It all depends on you. So I just went ahead and cut out all the parts that won't be needed and open up the shoulder area. So now this is what we have. Let's go ahead and oh, hold on, just make sure the bottom is equal. When you are done, I'm going to wait for NEPA to actually bring my light before I show you what to do next. Power is back and it's time to continue with our beautiful top. Okay, so now after we're done, open up and this is what we have. So remember I said it's just a simple top that you're going to use yeah, your brush or your button for the design at in the front of the dress or the top. So if you are making it like a dress, you can also go ahead and do this effect. Okay, so this is it. You are going to just gather it. So what you do next is join the shoulder to shoulder together, then attach the sleeve to the armhole. That's what you're going to do next. Then also you are going to stitch the neckline. So you can either turn the neckline with bias, or you can use what should I call it, um the fabric to turn the neckline. Okay, so that is how you're going to do it. Now go ahead and cut the sleeve. So I was trying to cut my sleeve and I noticed that the fabric I had was very little, so I ended up doing a short sleeve instead of a long sleeve. So go ahead and cut your sleeve as I'm going to do mine. Done with the sleeve, so you have to cut two sleeves for your outfit. Okay, so when you're done cutting the sleeve, you join the shoulder to shoulder together. I just wanted to show you how to do that. Or what you can do is you join the neckline or stitch the neckline. Okay, so for the neckline you can just hem it like what I did, because the fabric is stretchy and it's just easy to manipulate. You can hem it or you can use bias to turn it. So that is what you can do. And when you are done, join the shoulder to shoulder together. After joining the shoulder to shoulder together, you are going to attach your sleeve. So join it together and attach your sleeve. I'm showing you how to do that. So pin it up, make sure it's equal, and stitch it. Okay, pin it up and stitch it. Use your pin, guys, in order for you to have a network. Use your pin, pin it up and stitch it. So I'm going to do that and show you what to do next. When you are done pinning it, you attach your sleeve, or when you are done stitching the neckline and pinning, stitching the shoulder, not pinning. Okay, sorry for that. Now you attach your sleeve. So when you are done attaching your sleeve, don't mind me, I was just playing around. You are going to hem the bottom of the sleeve. You can do that before attaching the sleeve. Just hem the bottom of the sleeve. Okay, so go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and stitch mine and show you how it looks. Also go ahead and hem the bottom of your outfit and join the sides together when you're done. So I'll do that and show you what to do next. I'm done stitching it up and this is our top. So this is how it looks when I was done stitching it. You are going to take your needle and thread and tack it. Can you see what I'm doing? So I came down. You can use 5 inches and start tacking. Because it's stretchy, it's easy to manipulate to give this design. So you tack, tack, tack like a gathers. Okay, so can you see what I did? It comes like gathers. So if you're using button, when you're done doing the gathers, just go ahead and stitch the button to that particular point that you tack. So I used Brooch and I thought I was recording the part, but I found that it wasn't recording. So for the Brooch that I have, I had to remove the hook part and stitch it up. So that's how it's going to be. Stitch it up and this is how your outfit will look when you're done stitching. Isn't it pretty? So sometimes you don't have to make boring top, just make a top and you can add your own design. So this is how it looks, guys. Thank you so much for watching today's tutorial. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bye, guys.
Thanks for watching. See you at our next video. Don't forget to subscribe.